Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mala Collectibles. My name's Mike, and today we're going to be looking at some monster busts that I've had. Some I've had for a while, some are brand new. If you guys are watching this when it's released, this weekend is Monster Palooza, and I was watching some videos on that, and figured I got some monster busts here. Let me make a video, show these off. I wasn't sure if I was going to do full videos on them, so I figured we'd just make one and kind of show off all four of them in one video. As you can see, this one in front of you is painted. I got one that's, basically semi-painted, and then two brand new ones that I haven't touched yet. All of these are from different sellers and sculptors and makers. So we'll go through one at a time, but I just figured I'd show them off all together in one video. So these are just some of, my favorite monsters. I'm trying to go through my collection, and I want to get some of the classic monsters and just my favorites. And I think that's a cool area addition I can put to my, in my collection. So let's go through this first one I got here on the turntable. This one I just got on eBay. I painted it a few years ago. I got it a few years ago and painted it a few years ago, but I just found it on eBay just searching for alien models, or I'm not sure exactly what I put in, but it's done by Studio Aki, or AKI. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. They have other ones available. This is, I believe it's listed as about 1/4 scale. And it looks to be about that to me. I don't have any 1/4 scale aliens, but I have a 1/3, and this is, significantly smaller, but I have a 1/6 that it's bigger. So I would say 1/4 is pretty close, give or take. Again, this one I got, I don't remember the price, but I just found from an individual seller. I didn't get it from, I'm not sure if Studio Aki, if they sell them directly or not. But I just found it from an individual seller on eBay. It's just a model kit, so I put it together. The head is a separate piece. It comes as the head, the body, and then these four like back fins, and then this top of the backbone, or I'm not sure what you call it, but this piece here in the center, and then these four are all separate pieces, and then the head itself is separate. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces total. This was a cool one to paint. I actually did it a while ago, and then I liked it, but I didn't really like the dome and some of these like the back fin parts on my first one. My goal with this one was I wanted to do it entirely with the airbrush, and I did, but my first attempt, this back area got really dark, and I didn't like, it was very like plasticky. It got too dark, and it just, I didn't really like it. So I repainted that, and then it was much better, but I kind of screwed up on the dome. I didn't really like what I did with the dome part. So I repainted that part again. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit burnt out with this one, but I'm glad I did, because I like it much better now, and it was worth it putting in the kind of the extra effort and time. So let me give you a little bit of a close-up. Again, I did everything on this. I wanted to test my airbrushing ability. So if I remember right, everything on this is done with the airbrush except the teeth. I did the teeth with a brush. Pretty positive everything else is with the airbrush. I did some like spatter effects. So I think if I remember, like kind of back here, I saw a paint job on the XM Studio Warrior Alien that was done by Golf Studios. Now I'm nowhere near as capable, or my ability is nowhere near theirs, but I saw, and I took some pictures and I used some references, so I kind of wanted to use that as my reference, even though if you look at my paint job and theirs, they're light years apart. But so that's why I kind of went with the colors. There's some greens in here, some browns, some blacks. So I like it overall. I wanted it to have kind of a fleshy tone. I didn't want it to be super black, like dark in the like a lot of times in the movies, you know, it's always in shadow and darkness. So I like that, but I wanted to keep some of the like fleshy tones in some of the areas, and I think I did a decent job. There's parts I like more than others. I like this, you know, you got a little bit of like the vein, but I like how it's kind of brighter. So I'm happy with this paint job. It's far from perfect, but I mean, for my skill level, especially when I did this a few years ago, I really enjoyed doing it and I liked it. So it's a good one to have displayed. I kind of use this and the Predator one as like bookends on my one shelf, so I'm going to keep it that way. Here's the kind of the redone dome. Like I said, I wanted to go kind of like, I did a lot of modeling and I wanted it to keep it like somewhat fleshy and just kind of weird and gross like the Xenomorph is. This one doesn't have the clear dome, so there's a couple different ways you can do it. If I remember right, I think I used the Alien Covenant. I have the like the making of that movie in that book, and I think I saw some pictures in there that kind of got me in the right direction on what I wanted to do with the dome. But this is a fun one to paint. It's a good size, so you can get in there and you can put some details in. But it's not a huge project that, you know, is going to take you forever. So that's the first one, again, by Studio Aki, or AKI. Pretty cool. And I got this because I have a couple originally I got it because I have a couple Naren pieces that have aliens on them, and I wanted to kind of do a practice run. So I like this piece, but yeah, that was my intention, was I want to practice on an alien so I can hopefully make those Naren pieces come out good. I'll have a little bit of experience going in with that. So let me slide this one off the turntable. Bring over this Predator piece. This is two separate pieces, so I hope I don't drop it here. It is very light. This is a, there we go. This is a resin model. Again, I just found this on eBay searching for Predator kits about a year or two ago. I saw there's a lot of different sellers for this one. I'm not sure who sculpted it, who made it, but if you just type in Predator bust or Predator model on eBay, there was quite a few of these when I got them. So this is a cool one. As far as I know, it's just an original concept by the sculptor. It doesn't look like, it's definitely not any of the movie Predators or from any of the comic books that I'm familiar with. I know there's some newer ones from that Marvel's doing, and so I haven't read all those, so it might be from a newer one, but as far as I know, it's just an original concept from the sculptor. I just have the flesh tone, the base flesh tone put down because I'm painting a different Predator model, and I mixed it up, and I just had extra, so I figured I'd spray this one while I had the color mixed up. So that's why it's, you know, it looks like kind of weird where it's all primed and just the base skin tone is in there. But this is a really cool one too. I believe it was listed as 1/4 scale on eBay. I would say that's pretty accurate. It's a good size. It's bigger than I thought. So if you're looking for one, again, and this one was pretty cheap too. It's, like I said, it's hollow resin. It's very light. So if you're looking, I was the same thing. I like this one, but I was thinking this is going to be like a piece I could practice on, testing out. I might repaint, you know, once I paint it, and then I might use it as like a test for different paint and color schemes for the Naren models I have. So that was kind of my intention when I got this. I did paint the base a while ago, just you know, I went just like kind of a metallic. I don't know if this is supposed to be, looks a little bit like it might be part of a spaceship, or I'm not sure exactly, but I was just testing some different techniques for painting metallics, and I use this base. It's all right. I might, you know, when I repaint this thing, I might repaint the base too. I'm not sure yet. But you can see some pretty cool details in there. This one is I think it's FLA printed. I think I said earlier it was resin. I think it's FLA. So there is quite a few like layer lines and stuff on the one I got, and I've sanded some of it, but not all of it. You can see. So again, this one was not expensive or anything. I think it was like, I think it might have been 40 or 50 bucks. So it's not too bad. And again, I got it as like a practice piece. So, but I like it. I'm gonna sand it down and everything before I really paint it. But if you guys are interested, maybe when I'm done, I'll do a video on it when it's fully painted. Let me slide this one out of the way, and I'll show you the new. I got these next two like within the last 2 weeks of each other, or last 2 weeks. This one is Pumpkinhead. This is it's about 1/10 scale. The statue itself is about 7 inches tall. This one I got from eBay. I found, and here's the information if anyone is interested. It's Artist Proof Studios. Now they sent me this card. Obviously, it's not the Royal Birth Alien. It's Pumpkinhead, but I believe it's the same sculptor. And it's Artist Proof Studios. So if you look them up on eBay, or it looks like their website's down here. This is a really cool little 10th scale bust. The paint job that they show on their website, or like the sample pictures they show, is awesome. So it really, I'm hoping I can do one, you know, in the league of the paint job they showed. But man, it's really cool. This is all one piece except for the upper jaw. You can kind of see I just have some sticky tack so for the video, but the upper teeth come out. Other than that, everything is just one piece. I believe it's traditionally sculpted and cast and everything, which I like. Really cool. I've seen Pumpkinhead before. I watched the movie again, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and like, I like the movie. It's not the greatest of all time by any means, but the creature is unbelievable, and I do enjoy the movie. Lance Hendrickson is great. So I actually got this because I was looking for a long time for the Pumpkinhead by Soda Toys. I think is about a 1/4 scale, and I've seen some really cool videos on guys like turning the figure, making it into like a statue. And I wanted to do that, and I couldn't find one forever, or for a while. And I got this because I really like the creature, and I'm like, I want to get a Pumpkinhead, you know. And this will be a good one. And then a couple days ago, I saw a Soda Toys one for eBay, and I got it. It's unboxed. Yeah, it's unboxed, used. So I got it for a pretty good price. So that's on its way. So I'm going to use this one again as like I guess a practice piece, but I really like it. So I hope I'm able to do a good job on it, because I really like the display. And it's a really cool concept of just like the rotted out pumpkins with the skulls on them, or coming out of them. And this thing is awesome. Like I said, I knew of Pumpkinhead for a long time. I saw the movie a long time ago, years ago, and I bought it and I watched it again not too long ago, and it's gnarly, man. Like, this thing is so cool and weird, and I'm a huge, you guys have seen my videos before. If you have, I'm a big Predator guy and Stan Winston. So I want to have like a section kind of my collection for like some Stan Winston stuff. So I thought this would fit in well, and then I think the Soda Toys one will, even cooler with some of the maybe the Naren pieces I have. But so again, this was really good one. I do want to mention too, I forget the exact price, but it was only, I think this was like 90 bucks, maybe $100. I can't remember if it was like shipping or whatever, but I do want to mention real fast too, again, with Artist Proof Studios, I'm pretty sure I think they shipped this thing out the same day I bought it, or it was maybe the next day, but it was extremely quick. So, I mean, I bought this thing, I had it in like 4 or 5 days or something crazy like that. So it was really cool, high quality, very nice quality and everything. So I never, I was just, again, scrolling through eBay and found them. I didn't know what to expect, but man, I got nothing but good things to say about them. And I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what else they have, because it was a really good experience, and I'm really happy with the purchase. Um, so that's Pumpkinhead. About, like I said, this one's about 7 inches, and about roughly, I think they say it's 1/10 scale. But let's move on to the last one. This guy, which I believe is like quarter scale. This is Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. Another just kind of, in my opinion, classic movie monster. And just a crazy movie, man. If you guys haven't seen Return of the Living Dead, check it out. It's wild. This Tarman is my favorite part of it. He's so cool. Really well, really kind of well known, I guess, as far as like the classic monsters or famous monsters or whatever. One of the coolest ones. So this one, if you guys are interested in this kit, I just got this about a week ago. I got it from Etsy, and I got it from this guy here, or Cthulhu Gizzard Customs. Another one where the price was really good. I'm getting them confused with Pumpkinhead in this, but I think it was like 90 bucks. One of them was 90, one of them was 100. I got this same thing, like it was shipped in a couple days. I got it like in a week since I ordered it. And then he also sent me, just as a gift, or for free or whatever, a magnet of the Tarman. Like, it's this exact head, but it's like flat and it's a magnet. So I'm gonna practice on that one first. It's on my refrigerator right now, but it's the same sculpt. It's really cool. And like I said, he sent it to me with the order, just so. Again, I've never bought anything from him, but I've had one experience and it was awesome. So I just want to point that out, that if you guys are looking for this kind of stuff, that's a great place to look. He had other stuff. I know he had a really cool like Crypt Keeper, and a bunch of stuff. So I'm sure in the future be probably making some more purchases, because I really like these busts. Smaller projects, so you can get into them, but it doesn't take forever to finish. But I mean, look at the really cool detail. Same thing, I believe this is traditionally sculpted, and actually I know it is, and mold and cast. So I'm really excited about this one. I want to watch the movie today. I'm off today, so I think I'm going to watch the movie. And I think this is going to be I'm going to do the magnet first, but I think this is going to be the next, my next project probably is going to be this one. So I'm looking forward to that. And there's also, there's like, I forget what they're like, the stickers you put on with water. I forget what they're called, but they go on this tank of like the trioxin. So the base will be a little bit more interesting with those. But again, just a really cool kind of classic monster, and a nice bust to have to add into my collection. So if you guys have any questions about any of these, or again, like where I got them, or anything like that, please feel free, let me know in the comments. Ask whatever you want, I will answer. If you guys have, because I've been kind of getting into these busts and looking for them. So if you guys are any sculptors out there that make them, or if you guys are painters that you've bought some before, if you got any good ones, or people you've bought from that you like, and let me know, because I'm kind of looking myself. And then again, if you have any questions, feel free down in the comments, let me know. But if you guys are interested, I'll do shorter videos on these, like once I get them painted up, if anyone wants to see that. This one's running a little long, so I'm gonna cut it here. But I know I've said this before, but I'm almost finished with the next model that I've been working on. I had to pick up some shifts at work, so it cut into my my free time for painting. But I'm getting pretty close, so I think that's going to be the next video. But I got some stuff. I got kind of a backlog of statues and projects and busts and things I'm working on, so there's going to be more videos coming. It takes a while to paint them. But anyways, guys, I'll cut this one here. Thank you very much for watching. Again, any questions, comments, feel free down there, and let me know what you guys think of these, or the ones you're excited about painting, whatever you got coming up. All right, thank you guys very much. I will see you in the next video.